Wanted to do a couple of quick videos on a couple of the guns that I built for my kids. This one, I guess I'll start off with. This is a GSG-522 chambered in .22 long rifle, basically a MP5 clone. Kids, they play Call of Duty, they like the bright, colorful stuff they see in the games, so this was his 4th birthday present. Did a digital camo tricolor. It was supposed to be black, gray, and red. Unfortunately, I was using bad lighting, and it ended up black, gray, and pink. Apparently Cav red does not look red outside of fluorescent lighting. Luckily, the guys over at Duracoat were very helpful and recommended I cover the whole thing in a candy color Durapearl red, which brought it back to red. Kind of faded out the black and gray some, but definitely still there. Threw a cheap knockoff red dot on there. My son's learned how to use iron sights well enough. It's a backup sight, the way I train him, so he likes the red dots. We pretty much put him on everything. Had to do quite a bit of work on it, though. Like most .22 long rifle semi-automatic firearms, had a lot of problems with feeding, jams, double feeds, failure to feed. What we ended up doing is taking the whole bolt out, polishing it, cleaning it up, making it as slick as possible, throwing some frog lube in there. Took the magazine. Actually, we ended up having to take these tabs off. Went in on the track in here. Gave that a nice buffing down with some 2000 grit. Make that as slippery as possible. Same thing on the contact points underneath these tabs, one on each side. Seemed to help a lot. We do still get the occasional misfeed, but a lot of that is just build up from the 22s. They shoot so dirty. He's got a little sling that he uses for all his rifles and stuff, so went ahead and threw a little adapter on there. The most challenging thing when he first got it was we had a lot of problems with his reach being 4. So what I ended up doing is, because he couldn't get it in his shoulder, chopped the stock. It's not the prettiest thing nowadays now that the paint's worn off, but took an AR-15 buttstock pad that I had laying around, attached it in place, and then hit it with a sander and got it to shape. So you still got a little bit of grip back there, and kind of filled in the hollow plastic butt. We tried some, the GSG-522 has some offerings for collapsible buttstocks and things, but there's not a lot of QA in that field, and we couldn't get one that fit right, so we ended up doing this, and it's been working out great. Like I say, when it shoots good, it's his favorite gun out at the range, and heck, even my buddies love playing with this thing, so definitely highly recommend it. Great little gun.